Hi everybody. So I am trying this with my phone camera. Hopefully it doesn't fall because the stand on it is broken. We're going to give this a try again. Okay. We're going to try acrylic pouring again. I debated about how I was going to do this. I'm still trying to get my mixing correct, the ratios. Unfortunately, I have two different brands and there's a noticeable difference in the paste between the two brands. So we're going to see how this turns out. The colors I'm using are Artist Loft Black. I don't know if my camera is focusing or not because I can't see the screen, so hopefully you can see these. I've got Apple Barrel Bright Red. That's a new one that just came in. I've got Bright Yellow Apple Barrel. And I've got, it's like, well, that's my fourth one. I've got Artist Loft Light Magenta. It's kind of a hot pink type of color. All of these are very dominating colors, but they're kind of used in the same family group, so I'm hoping that it will work better than my attempt at all contrasting colors. And the black, of course, is not in the same family color, but that's going to be my background color that I try to use. The other thing I've added is, rather than doing my cake platter, I added some thumbtacks in there. Don't know if you can see them. So we'll see if that works better. Because it was sticking to the cake platter too much. I also, there's something else I did new. Oh, I like cells when I watch them on YouTube, but I'm not a fanatic of like really busy cells. So rather than doing silicone, which I didn't do any at all the first time, second time, third time. Rather than using silicone, I'm going to try dish detergent. I saw some others using this and it does some cells but not an overabundance, so I think that'll work better. I probably should have waited until I got my ratios mastered, but I thought, what the heck, if I screw this up, maybe it'll be pretty from the cells. So we'll see. My ratios, I'm using Liquitex pouring medium. That mix is 1 part pouring medium to 1 part water. And then I'm doing, or was trying to do, 1-to-1 on the paint, except some of them were too thin, so I had to add some paint back in. And if you hear that noise, the cats are playing upstairs, so sorry about that. Let's see, I've got a pouring cup. I'm going to fill it all the way to the top because I learned that I didn't have enough paint before, or try to fill it as much to the top as possible. I've got a lot of black, so I can use that on the outside edge and as layering. I'm not going to pre-paint my board because it's cardboard underneath. I find it just didn't work as well. I'm hoping my colors don't mix too badly. Go ahead and do the red. And I'm also going to try not to do as many layers because I think that kind of messed things up as well. Because I've got different consistencies, I'm not sure how well this is going to work. I tried to get them the same. Oh yeah, my black is way heavier than the colors. pink is staying on top. Oops, I don't think I mixed it up completely. I think there was a little bit of thickness that came out there. There's my red. And I did reuse my cups. There's my yellow. Not much of it. I thought it would be a really strong color, so I didn't make as much of it as I did the others. And there's to top it off. Alright. And I didn't put any gloves on. I meant to. That's alright. It's not going to kill me. I do want to get the paper towel though. Go ahead and do that. Alright. Oh, and as you can tell, I cleaned off the vinyl. There's not big puddles of black just gushed around it. Alright, let's... Oh, hello there. I didn't realize I got it going down the side. Let's do a straight pour. And let's... So it's not dripping. There we go. Hold your breath. Yeah, I've got muddying because they're different consistencies. So I know to use all the same brand next time. We still might be able to save it though, so we'll see. I may not need to use my extra black. Well, I've got cells coming up. I tell you what, even though the colors are muddying, I'm still having better luck this time than I did the others. So we're growing. Over that edge. Bring it back. Oh, I forgot to torch it. That's okay. I've also got canvas on wood frame coming soon. So as far as being able to practice over and over, that should be a little easier. Can you guys still see that? I'll probably set it down closer to me and not to you guys. Ah, you can still see it. I think the type of colors you use, the shades, makes a big difference. I think I was trying to do too much contrast the other time. I've got green showing up, and I'm not sure what the green is coming from because I don't have any blues except for the black. It could be construed as being blue, but not really. I don't really see a lot of bubbles, even though when I mixed there were a lot of bubbles, but I think because it's so thin, the bubbles aren't really holding. Because the paint is different consistencies, I can see divots. So I'm wondering how the divots are going to play out. Also, because it's on, I think because it's on these cardboard canvases, the paint's not sticking to the edge there. So I think when I get better canvases, that will be better too. You know what? I'm going to leave it at that, because I think if I mess with it too much, I wouldn't be able to save it. And this actually isn't half bad. And I know I'm getting my shadow in the picture. I apologize. Clean off the tool. Let me get the camera and bring it over. So here we go. It's really shiny. You can see some of the cells popping up, which are interesting. It's not really focusing well, is it? There we go. So as I'm going over, you can see those little divots in the shine. And so we'll have to see how that dries. I think this corner's kind of cool. A little too muddied for me, but it's got some interesting pattern. Look at those cells popping up. It's definitely different cells, and so the dish soap may not bother me as much. Look at all that blending, the muddying. Kind of works in this case, doesn't it? I think they call that lacing. There we go. I haven't figured out the difference between lacing and cells yet. Kind of my black hole there. So, there we go. I think we did much better. I'm going to let this dry, and we'll have to experiment some more. Can I get you a big picture from above there? There we go, kinda. I'm not holding it even. All right.